Welcome to another GCN's training session. Now this is on GCN's training channel. If you haven't subscribed, then I urge you, hit that subscribe button so you can get a whole host of amazing training videos, but not just that, nutrition and strength and everything that goes into making you go faster, fitter, and just generally making you a better bike rider. So yes, hit that subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. But this session that you've clicked on is called Spin to Win. Now the clue is in the name. It's kind of all about spinning, which is really good for kick-starting your metabolism, getting you nice and fired up for the day, or even ending a day on a good note. But it's also to kind of get some speed into them legs. After all, you need some speed in your legs if you want to get faster. So we've got a 2-minute warm-up and we're counting down now. So we're coming into the next 1 minute. We've got a perceived effort level of 1. So if you look at your screen there, you'll see a perceived effort scale to the right of me, I hope. And it says 1 there. And then we'll be going up to 7. Now that is around threshold. And then 10 on that perceived effort scale is your max effort. So when you see that number, that's when you want to go max effort. But for this one, it's all about zone 7. We're going to do 5 efforts of around 105 RPM. If you can make that cadence and you have a cadence sensor, then do your best to try and hit that. If you can't, then don't worry, just do the best you can. So we're coming down to under 30 seconds before we go into zone 2. So this is just going to warm us up. It's only 20 minutes long, so we're going to go straight into the session without a too long warm-up. But if you do want a longer warm-up, all you have to do is pause the video and warm yourself up nice and good, I guess is the way to put it. And get a nice sweat on, get your heart pumping, and then you can hit the pause button again. That way you can get on with the session. So we've got 1 minute now, is zone 2. And now this is the opportunity to introduce you to, well, we've got some cycling royalty here. We've got European champions, Commonwealth Games silver medalists. I mean, we've got a bit of everything here. So over there, you've got Manon, we've got John Mould, we've got Abby, and we've got Manny there at the front there, who's actually founder of the BCM, which is the Black Cyclists Network, who's doing wonders all around the world, really. So big up Manny up there. We've got that perceived effort level of 2. We're going to start ramping it up slightly because we're going to go into 1 minute, effort level 3, but we concentrate on the cadence. So we've got a cadence of 100, so that's what you're going to want to hit. We've got a cadence of 80, 90 now, so start looking at that cadence if you've got one, or if you don't have a cadence sensor, have a look at our guests, have a look at their pedaling technique, and get a good gauge. So there we go, we've got 1 minute on your screen and it's counting down. We've got an effort level of 3. So this should get the heart pumping nicely. So my RPM is at 100 now. So that's the kind of thing it should look like. It should feel nice and fast. I've got to say, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world, doing cadence efforts on a turbo trainer, but yeah, it does do some really good work for getting that speed into your legs, which we all hunt for. So keep that cadence nice and high. Keep pushing out. So we've got 20 seconds left of 100 RPM. So all our guests, I'm looking at their cadences, making sure they're sticking to schedule. We're counting down now to 10 seconds left of 100 RPM, and then we're going to knock it back to 80 RPM. So we got a bit of a rest, and then we got 1 minute at 80 RPM, and then we've got 3 minutes at 90. So if you kind of lose track on this session, I'll be talking you through it the whole way. So hopefully we'll all keep on the same effort. I guess that's the idea. Right, you should be feeling nice and warm. Your legs should be getting used to putting out some high cadences. Right, got 30 seconds. All right, then we've got 3 minutes of a perceived effort of 7, so just under threshold. So this is a pretty hard effort, but we got 90 RPM, so you can kind of back it off slightly from the 100. 90 should feel, I guess, fairly normal. I guess the most average cadence to follow is around 90 to 95. So we've hit that 3-minute mark now. So if everyone looks at that effort level then at 7, work up your way to it if you're not at it yet. Choose a nice gear on the back. Maybe knock it to the big ring if you need the extra effort, but I think looking at most of us, we're all in the little ring at the moment. There we are, now we've got 3 minutes. Start ramping it up, try and hit that perceived effort of 7 with the cadence of around 90 if you can get to it. There we go, keep hitting those numbers if you can, if you've got them. Everyone's looking very focused out there. John Mould is actually a pursuiter, a bit of a track star, so used to doing high cadence work. So if you notice, he's looking cool, calm and collected over there, always has, always will. Manny's nice and concentrated too. Right, we're going down to 1:45, still at perceived effort of 7. Abby, how you doing over there? All good? There we are. Right, Manny, how's this feeling?
Yeah, I can feel my heart rate definitely jumping up now.
Is it starting to rise? That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Got 1 minute 30 left of this perceived effort of 7 at 90 RPM. And then we've got 1 minute at 105 RPM, but effort is small. So what you want to look for there is your easiest possible gear and spin as hard as you can. That way you're going to end. It's a bit like finishing a bike race when you're stuck in a small gear. So you want to build up this perceived effort of 7 and then knock the gears down and hit it to 105 RPM for a minute. Right, it's all looking good now. Clicking down to 35 seconds. As I said before, it's only a 20-minute session, so time is ticking. It's a really good one before breakfast. It's a good fasted ride, this. If you're looking to lose weight, then this is a really good one to really kickstart that metabolism throughout the day, so you end up burning all those calories when you're just sitting at your desk. Who wouldn't want that? Dreamy. Right, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, guys, and then we're going to knock it down to our easiest gear, and we're going to hit 105 RPM. It sounds big, but right, here we are, 1 minute. 105 RPM, team. All the way for a minute. If you're bouncing on your saddle, that's me. Knock it down to a slightly bigger gear, so your legs are doing the work, and you're not bouncing there like a jack in the box. 40 seconds. Keep going, keep that cadence nice and high. Once we've done this, we're going to go into 2 minutes, back to 90 RPM at zone 7. Nice high cadence there. So I'm trying to hit 105. It's higher than you think. Come on, team, 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's big again now. I click down around 3. And then look for that perceived effort of 7. Keep your cadence around 90. We've got 2 minutes now. Man on. Let's go, come on. You're not putting any effort out.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not. Come on, let's see it.
Yeah, come on, man.
There we go. There we go. Come on now.
I'm trying to keep it cool.
I don't want any damn Lloyds in this bunch.
We're sweating out here.
I'll tell you what, doing a bit of exercise in the morning though does kickstart the endorphins too. It's that feel-good factor. Not only is it good health-wise, but also good just to make you feel good. Start the day on a positive note. Always good to tick off bit training if you can in the morning. I'm terrible in the mornings. has to be said, but doing an effort like this, only 20 minutes long, can really do wonders. Right, Mr. John Mulder, you hit the perceived effort of 7. There we go, mate, I like it. There we go. This is no Peloton, my friend. I can see you loud and clear. Right, got 35 seconds now of this effort. And then we're into 1 minute again at 105 RPM. Keep hitting that 90, got 15 seconds. And then let's go to an easy gear. Abby, you ready for a quick spin out? Bit of a rev out. Used to this on the track, I bet. Right, we're into a minute. Rev that gear now. Up, 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 up. Mouldy, this is a Tour Series victory, my friend. It's all about speed in their legs. It's not about power, it's all about the speed. 40 seconds, come on, up, 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 up. .30 seconds. Rev it out now. I've just hit 110 RPM. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with that.
This is what I call earning your breakfast.
That's it.
You know, when you go to work after a morning workout, and they're always like, why have you got such a smile on your face? It's because you've been working out.
This is the reason. That is exactly right. Right. Once we've done this spin, we're into our perceived effort of 7 again. And instead of doing 2 minutes this time, we're doing 3. Yes! Right, we're into our 3 minutes now. This time it's ticking. Slow down that cadence. Look for a cadence of around 90. A nice, comfortable one. Manny, what's your preferred cadence?
I'd say between 80 and 90.
Like
Normally works for me.
Yeah. Do you tend to do cadence sessions out on the road?
Yeah, out on the road, yeah, I tend to.
Yeah.
But I usually like to do a bit of sprinting.
You a sprinter, Manny?
That's my preferred sort of
Yeah,
workout.
I like it. Right, we've got still. I'm sweating here.
So am I.
Yes, man. I'm glad we are.
Listen.
I'm looking at the others, wondering if they've got better fans than I have.
I think my complexion is a dead giveaway. You can see this. You can see the sweat oozing out of me a lot easier.
What I'm slightly worried about is Manon's tan has come from Saint-Tropez, and we're all in lockdown, which means he's got Saint-Tropez out of a bottle. Now, what happens when you sweat? We might see some streaks. So look out for that.
I'm going to get you back for that. Just you wait.
Keep hitting that perceived effort of 70. Come on now.
I mean,
Keep that heart rate nice and high.
Hank, well and truly, if you're doing this session, you need a towel, don't you?
You do, mate.
So
Definitely need a towel.
don't jump in like us without a towel.
We're going to be swimming in our sweat, mate. But that is nothing to be ashamed of. Let me tell you, I've once said, a wet hat is a sign of a good session. And I haven't been allowed to wear a hat. So I can't say that. Right, 1 minute to go. Keep that perceived effort. Manon, put in a bit more work. Come on.
I'm sticking to my cadence.
Bit more effort though. Come on. Perceived effort 7. She's only got 5 of these to do. 40 seconds. Come on. Effort level 7. If you want to get out of the saddle at this point, you can. Before we hit 1 minute at 105 RPM. For the last time. So let's make it count. So have a think about your gears now. 10 seconds to go. Maybe worth dropping it down a few, getting ready. You got 3, 2, 1. Raise that cadence, lower the effort. If that makes any sense at all. So it's nice, high cadence. Focusing on your upper body, keep that nice and stable. Revving out those legs like pistons in an engine. Up, 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 come on now. Last one, let's make it count, 105 RPM. If you've got a cadence sensor, I want to see you hit that. 30 seconds. This is where all the greats are made. From your garage, from your kitchen, putting in the hours. 20 seconds to go, come on. Up, 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 up. 15 seconds. Go on, Abby, rev that gear, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax that gear. Nice work, back to 90 RPM with a perceived effort of 7. So click down the gears, keep the effort in. Get in the drops if you want to, just to mix the position on your bike up. Or if you want to be slightly more aerodynamic, you can take Manon's approach, getting on the nice hoods, bending them elbows, focusing on that power output. Keep going, 120 left at this effort, and then we've got a 20-minute warm down. A 2-minute warm down. 20 minutes. Sorry about that, I was getting to me. 2-minute warm down. And all I have to do is stand outside. Right, keep that effort in, Manny. 1 minute to go. Yes, lad. Got 50 seconds to go now. Perceived effort of 7. Come on, team, we've only got 45 seconds left, and then we've got a nice warm down. So keep that perceived effort level up, keep that cadence looking at around 90 RPM if you can get to it. Come on now. Oh, feel the burn in their legs. 30 seconds to go. Up, 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 up. 25 seconds now. Keep that 90 RPM, keep that level of effort in. Come on now. Little left, left. Can't speak, it's too hard. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! You can knock the effort right down now. Go up the block to the easier gear.
I think Manon's got other ideas.
So we've got a 1 minute 45 left for your warm down. If you want a longer warm down, then make sure you stay on. It's always good. I suggest you do about 5 to 10 minutes warm down if you can. This is not only good for your body, but it's so you don't get stiff. Last thing you want to do is sit at your desk and stiffen up. So use this time really well to loosen up those legs. You've done quite a hard session, and it's been all about leg speed. So loosen off those legs, slow that cadence, take some water and fluids on board. It's easily forgotten when you're on the indoor trainer, but the amount you expire, you basically need to replenish that fluid you lost. So keep drinking throughout the day, and I hope you enjoyed this session. Don't forget though, on the GCN training channel, we have got a whole library of indoor training sessions. So if you feel like this wasn't long enough and you want to go for another one, then make sure you hit the links at the bottom of the video and get involved on another session. If this is you done for the day, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed meeting the team here and enjoyed working out with us today. Hit that thumbs up button if you've enjoyed it. But I guess what I want to know is what you thought about this session. Put it in the comment section below. Let me know what you think and what sessions that we should do in the future. Other than that, use this 10 seconds to spin out, enjoy it, relax, And thank you so much for joining us. I'll see you in the next video.